Hey guys, welcome back to the 10th inning. I am doing a through the mail, basically progress report with you guys here, showing you all my autographs that I've gotten back so far. Hopefully this camera angle will be a lot better than the last time I did this. So if you saw that video, that one wasn't great. So this one's a little bit easier to see. And just want to kind of take you guys through my collection, show you what I've been getting back, kind of how I organize this thing. And yeah, we'll keep it as short and sweet as we can. So this first page up is like hodgepodge. You've got celebrities on here: Chevy Chase, Tim Allen. I've got golfers: Lee Trevino. Here's an actress: Karen Allen. The King: Richard Petty. WCW announcer, AEW announcer too, Tony Giovanni. You got a boxer here: Mickey Ward. You got Hall of Famer Farouk. The Shark: Greg Norman. Kurt Angle. Annie Potts from Ghostbusters. Barbara Eden from Dream a Little Genie. Ben the Rothwell. Some more over here. This is Kurt Fuller, who's in Ghostbusters 2. You've got Hall of Fame UFC fighter Randy Couture. Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Nancy Kerrigan, that's a cool one. Jerry the King Lawler. Here's Peter Coyote, who played Keys in E.T. Buff Bagwell, Misha Tate, Joe Dante, director of Gremlins and Gremlins 2. And then most recently, Patton Oswalt from the newest Ghostbusters movie, Frozen Empire, and a whole bunch of other movies. And David Pepples. And then we get into baseball, which is going to be followed by football. So here is my 1987 card so far. A couple standouts on here: Billy Beane, Ron Kittle, Jesse Orosco on this one, Frank Viola, Ernie Witt, Steve Buechele. Was excited to get those back. Grew up a Cubs fan. And then you got Sid Bream. I really like his autograph. He's got a cool signature. And then we move into 1990 Topps. 90 Topps is quickly becoming my favorite set to get autographed. These cards are so cheap to get, and the autographs almost always look amazing. This Gerald Young might be the worst one I've gotten back, just as far as how it looks, not his autograph. His signature is pretty cool, actually. But for the most part, they all turn out really, really well. So here's a Jeff King return on here. That was a fun one to get back. Hall of Famer Tony La Russa. Got former Twins manager Tom Kelly, another manager on here. Joe Morgan. Lance Johnson, one dog. That one I did not think I would ever see again. Then you got former MVP Juan Gonzalez on this one. So there we have it. And then we're moving into 92 Topps. A little Sean Bosky and Brian McRae action on here. And then Brian Draman. And we move into 93 Topps. So I haven't gotten a lot of 92 back. Ryan Sandberg, one of the first autographs I sent before I knew about card prepping, and also how important a good background is. So this one did not turn out as great. Had it been more like this, where you have a nice blue background, this card would have turned out probably pretty awesome. But there you have it. On this page, we've got Juan Gonzalez, Steinbach, Lance Johnson, Alex, a lot of Cubs and White Sox on this page. 92 Fleer, Charlie Hoff. One of the more underrated pitchers, for sure. Played in 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Drafted in 66. I don't know if he made his debut in the 60s, but he started pitching in the early 70s and went all the way through like 94. Insane. So kids out there, learn to throw a knuckleball. You can pitch in the big leagues a long time if you're good. If you're good. Here's 89 Upper Deck. This one can be kind of tough, like the Charlie Hoff, the Andre Dawson. The backgrounds on these cards can get a little dark on you, but for the most part, they turn out really, really nice. Paul Molitor. Got Darren Jackson. Terry Steinbach, another one from him. We got 90 Upper Deck. I've gotten a fair amount of 90 Upper Deck back. Jose Vizcaino. Jeff Reed. Jeff King on here, the Jeffs. Here's Gerald Young. See, that's a much better signature if you compare it to the 90 Topps card. John Olerud. And you got Jack Armstrong, Joe Oliver, Johnny Ray. 91 Upper Deck, I have not gotten a lot back. So Dan Pasquale, he signed this one to my son Kyler, really cool. So I've got that saved for him. Here's 92 Upper Deck. Turk Wendell, he's an oddball. So he will actually color your cards. So the borders are all black. Not sure why he does that, but yeah, he's an oddball. And then here's 93 Upper Deck. I actually would love to get more of these signed. These turn out awesome. So, all right, now we're gonna move into stuff I have not put into sets, just kind of random. As I get them, I just put them back in order in here. So here's Babe Ruth's only living relative, Linda Ruth. So she signed that for me. Roberto Hernandez. We've got Luis Gonzalez. This one is actually signed by Jerry Reinsdorf. Here's another one where I didn't take the sticker off early on in my collecting. Didn't know. I don't know why I didn't know to take the peel off like an idiot. Dennis Eckersley, he charges, I think, 20 bucks a signature. These turn out awesome though. Totally worth it. This is Billy Bean on the Athletics car there. Tony La Russa. Here's Hawk Harrelson. Unfortunately, these both are damaged. You can see they got bent up and torn up by the machine separator at the post office. So I did have Hawk Harrelson sign a couple more. This Mike Cameron's one of my favorites. Billy Ashley has a A+ signature. Really, so does David Neat's got a cool signature too. Here's Jay Bell. Nice return there. Buck Martinez. Lyle Mouton. Very cool. Larry Boa, Don Kissinger. This one's blank because I actually had him sign the team card, and now I've sent the team card to another older White Sox player, so waiting to get that back. Here's Hawk Harrelson. I actually had 2 of these cards, so I had him re-sign that one, and then picked another sticker for him to sign, and got these back in perfect shape. So yeah, I'll leave Hawk alone now. Michael Kadyr's on that card. Here's Jesse Orosco, signed and added an inscription for me. It's a cool card. Johnny Damon. I know I'm sending off some more cards to him. Cliff Polite. This is manager Joe Morgan from the Red Sox. Terry McGriff. Mike Huff. Joe Sabito. Here's a couple Hall of Famers here. Wade Boggs, Ryan Sandberg, and Kent Herback and Steve Sachs. All of these guys charge, by the way. I want to say it's 10 bucks, 10 bucks, 5 bucks, 5 bucks to get those back. Billy Koch, a couple more Juan Gonzalez cards. Juan Gonzalez is like a TTM legend. So if you have some cards with his face on them, I would send them off. You know, former MVP and A+ signature. So we're moving on to football. We got 91 Pinnacle. These turn out awesome as long as they don't sign right here in black ink. For the most part, these turn out really, really cool. So I've gotten about a page of those back. Don Beebe. This one's growing. I just bought this, opened it up, I think on the channel. You guys might have watched that video. But I'm starting to get quite a few of those back, so I'll have more to add. Oh, gosh, these are hard to look at. All 3 of them I did not take off the peel. Nowadays, and I've sent out more finest cards, none of them have the peels on them, but yeah. Hard to look at. Pro Line Intense, these cards are really cool. Gotten some nice players back. Kramer, Gus Farrat, Rick Meyer, Brunel, Tim Biakabatuka's rookie card signed. Here's Tom Waddle. This Barry Sanders is a stamp, and it's easy to tell, one, because you can see where it was like pressed in and then pulled off, and it's like smeared right where that happened. He also will not send back the cards you send him. So if you want to get a Barry Sanders stamped card, go for it. Just send him a super unvaluable card, one that's all bent up or something, and then he'll send you a completely new card stamped. So there you go. Here's some Rocket Ishmael cards I had signed. These all turned out awesome. Kevin Butler, Mark Brunel, Chris Chandler, Joe Theismann, Archie Manning, Dick Duran. There's Dan Fouts, Moose Johnston, another Brad Johnson. Would be cool if Drew Bledsoe would sign, even if he charged a fee. That'd be kind of cool. Don Beebe, here's some Dan Hamptons, Hall of Famers, Warren Moon Hall of Famer on here. Ed Too Tall Jones, not a Hall of Famer, probably should be. Mike Tomczak, here's Cade McNown, Dusty Dvoracek. I'm a Bears fan, so I get excited about those. Ryan Leaf, love getting the Ryan Leaf card signed. Willie McGinnis, another Hall of Famer. Steve Largent, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Eric Kramer, was really excited about this one. Eddie Payton, brother of Walter Payton. This Charlie Batch card turned out really cool. Jimmy Garoppolo. There's Jarrett Payton. So we got the Payton son and Payton brother card signed. Amon-Ra St. Brown. These turned out amazing. James Stewart. And then my most recent returns, Tony Dungy, Hall of Famer, Adam Thielen, Gentry, and Tim Biakabatuka, and Danny Warfel. So that's it, guys. Those are my baseball, football, and then just a whole mix of pro wrestling, actors, NASCAR drivers, announcers, golfers, boxers, you name it. That's all of them. So thanks for watching watching this progress video of how my through the mail autograph cards are going. You can find all the addresses on sportscardforum.com. If you have any questions on how I do these, shoot me a message. Happy to answer anything. And keep collecting, guys. Enjoy the hobby. It's fun. And you can make a nice collection for fairly cheap. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.